Hello, VC, and welcome everyone. Well, we made it to May, and you know what they say, April showers bring May flowers. Now, today I thought I'd share with you 10 albums that have great guest stars on them. We're going to go in alphabetical order, and we're going to start with 2016 Bad Company Live at Red Rocks. Now, this came out Record Store Day, Black Friday, 2019. And the guest star on here is Rich Robinson from the Black Crowes. Now, guitarist Mick Ralphs, formerly of Mott the Hoople and Bad Company, of course, was in ill health that night. So Rich Robinson filled in on guitar and does an amazing job. This actually has become my go-to Bad Company record. There's the track list. Pretty much everything you want to hear from Bad Company on here. And Rich puts his own little spin on a couple of the leads. So we'll start off, our first guest star, Rich Robinson, guest starring with Bad Company. Next, Blue Oyster Cult and Patti Smith and the song Revenge of Vera Gemini. She's a great guest star to have and a friend of the band for many years. Next up, off Paranormal by Alice Cooper. He has guest appearances on here by Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top and Roger Glover from Deep Purple and the entire old Alice Cooper band. Has a great track listing. It's a very good record. Alice Cooper, Paranormal. Your guest stars on here, Billy Gibbons and Roger Glover. Next up, Cracker Island by the Gorillaz. Now, everything that the Gorillaz do basically has a guest star because the Gorillaz are that virtual band, of course, created by Damon Albarn. And the guest star we're talking about here, Stevie Nicks, on the song Oil. Yeah, you'll be falling into the bass and drums on that one. Stevie Nicks does a heck of a job on the song Oil by Gorillaz. Now, as I mentioned, pretty much everything Gorillaz does is a guest star driven. Next up, how about 1986 and Ronnie Spector guest starring with Eddie Money on Take Me Home Tonight. Rest in peace, Ronnie and Eddie. What a great song that was. I remember seeing that video on MTV. Ronnie comes dancing in from the back of the auditorium as Eddie's dancing on stage. Ronnie Spector, our very special guest. Next up, on 2022's Patient Number 9 by Ozzy. You've got guest appearances by Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton. Of course, you got Mike McCready on here too. You've also got Zakk Wylde and Tony Iommi. This is a very good record. It won 2 Grammys. And I will tell you that the work that Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton did on this record is great. I love listening to it. So our guest stars on here, Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton. Next, 2007, Porcupine Tree, Fear of a Blank Planet. And this is the album that inspired this video. I just got this week. Everybody's been telling me that this is Porcupine Tree's best album. And they might be right. Guest appearances on here by Alex Lifeson from Rush and Robert Fripp from King Crimson. This is killer prog metal. Fear of a Blank Planet. Can't recommend this one highly enough, friends. If you like prog metal, you'll dig this. Next, how about Sheena Easton on You Got the Look with Prince? This is a great album. That might be one of the weaker songs on here. I really love this record. Prince, Sign of the Times. Our guest star, Sheena Easton. We can throw Sheila E. in there too. Next up, it even says it on here, with special guest star Bootsy Collins, Silk Sonic. Of course, Bootsy Collins from Funkadelic. He's their special guest star on here, introduces the band, names the band. This is a great record, friends. You need to blast off with Silk Sonic and Bootsy Collins. He gets funky on this one. I listen to this record a lot. And the last one on our list, ZZ Top, Hits Live. This came out in 2016. Again, our guest star, Jeff Beck, on the song Rough Boy. He also makes an appearance on 16 Tons. But Jeff does an amazing job playing the lead on Rough Boy. So Jeff Beck, our special guest on ZZ Top Live at Midnight. Now, I want to thank everybody who takes the time to watch my videos. Thank you so much to everybody who actually takes the time to subscribe and comment. Friends, let me know down in the comments, what are some of your favorite guest stars on albums? I'd sure be interested to hear. Also, we should always remember that all of us have co-stars and guest stars in our lives. And we need to let them know how very important they are to us before we look up and like Jeff Beck or Prince or Ronnie Spector or Eddie Money.